Hey, everybody, and welcome to a very short, very special Nerd Day unboxing. I am your host, Carlos Rodriguez, your doctor recommended dose of nerdiest, aka your Nerd Today. How are you, ladies and gentlemen, all my non-binary folk out there? I hope you are well. I hope you are enjoying your day, and thanks for rocking with me for a minute. So, yeah, as you could tell by the title, we are sorry, I forgot to mute my watch for these. So unprofessional. No, as you can tell from the title and kind of the logo, we're doing a special unboxing. You can kind of see it off on the side right here because I am horrible at angling stuff away. Boom, there you go. Now you just see my lamp and baby monitor. Uh, One day I'll have a studio. I promise you. But yeah, we are doing a special unboxing. And we preface this wasn't I actually didn't purchase this, and as well, this wasn't gifted to me by the company or anything like that. Not a sponsorship, not an ad, not a free gift to here check out, unbox, whatever. This is actually my brother-in-law, who I'm very close with. Shout out to you. I know you don't like being named in these, so I'm not gonna name you. He purchased this. He is a big nerd, like I am, huge nerd. But see, he has disposable income because his kids are grown. My kids are babies. His kids are adults. So that is the difference between us. So he's able to just purchase a bunch of different things. He recently just got like Cal Kestis lightsaber from Disney, all this other stuff. It's awesome. I got to hold it, which is nice. But it's not mine. It's his. Whatever. But he loves old cartoons. I mean, like the first time I met him, he has a Decepticon tattoo on his leg, and I was like, oh, you're my people, you're my tribe. And so he actually purchased this. This is actually a cool thing. It's from a company we're not known for if you're in the collecting scene. They are called Ramen Toy. They it seems like they're coming up. They created a they created this, and it is a unlicensed. Pardon me as I cough. An unlicensed um 3-pack figure. Um, a really well detailed, by the way, of an old cartoon that I actually, when he showed me it, and it triggered a memory. This is I want to the backstory for what I'm unboxing. Triggered a memory. So he sends me a text message like, "Bro, look what I got." And I was like, "What?" Like it like tickled something in the back of the lizard brain. I'm like, "What is this?" I feel like I remember this so much. I'm remembering like old toys that were handed down to me, and I was like, "Is this?" And he's like, "The Centurions." Yes, ladies and gentlemen, older, older generation. This is, as you tell in the box, they're called. It's not on this side. Oh yeah, it is 80's Commanders, version 805 or version 80's 3-pack. But for all intents and purposes, there's my ring light. You can see bouncing off the plastic. Um, there you go. For all intents and purposes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Centurions. This was a short-lived 2-season series back in 1986. Now, I'm not that old. It's literally a year before I was born. But because I was not allowed to go out as a child, there's this thing called reruns. Because we didn't have on demand growing up, children. So I watched a lot of reruns. I watched a lot of old cartoons, and I have a lot of knowledge of older cartoons because I was not allowed to leave my house because I lived in a very bad neighborhood. So that being said, here you go. Yeah, so Ramen Toy, which you see right here, is the company, and obviously they do not have the official license for Centurions, series from 1986, but for like all intents and purposes, they can't name the characters, and you can see some right here. I'm gonna turn it around just so you can see some of this awesome box art right here. There you go. There are your 3 main protagonists right there. I know a few. I know a few of you are freaking out. I know a few of you are freaking out. So we're gonna go with some of the backstory here. So we have, see right here, trying to see where my finger is. Oh, actually, where I'm pointing at right now with my index finger. This guy right here. This is Max Ray. He is the de facto leader of the team. And then we have Jake Rockwell in the center right here. Jake Rockwell, and then we have finally Ace Mcleod. So yeah, there you go. And then again on the front, green. We have Max Ray, yellow, all the way on the other side right here. We have Jake Rockwell, and in the center, Ace Mcleod. And yeah, so these suits were like, they were armored exoskeleton suits. I trying to remember. And then what you would do was, toy wasn't obviously in the show is built to make toys. You would piece together these things that they needed for certain missions. So if you can tell here, they have like little holes and stuff. Well, we'll open this up. I did get permission to open them. He already pre-sliced it open, so I don't mess up the box. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he wants us back in full, contact and stuff. But yeah, this is actually pretty decent. So you can check them out. It's ramentoy.com. Again, not sponsored, but pretty decent. Yeah, see, all trademarks and registered trademarks are property of their own respective owners. They're not named, but I think because of this, they got backers for this. I was just looking briefly at some of their website history. They actually have a partnership now with Super 7. And Super 7, if you're a collector or just admire that community like I do, because I ain't broke, Super 7 does a lot of cool, old school, modern figures. Like, for instance, they always go back to one of my favorite cartoons, obviously, and I'm going with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's also a connection to that with this Turtle Power. Anyway, they, back in the 80's when I grew up, they had like 5-inch figures for the Ninja Turtles that had like all these cool like orangey plastic like weaponry and stuff like that. That stuff was so cool back in the day, and so Super 7 has created a new version of that where there's slightly bigger, more articulation, more points of articulation, so they can move around better, you can pose them better. But for all intents and purposes, they look the same almost, but like how you pictured it in your brain. Like it's like let's say for instance Resident Evil 4 is being remade, right? You can watch my state of play down below, youtube.com/nerdtoday. But you're right here. Just click it. It's right there. See my live reaction or the VOD from my Twitch stream where my live reactions to the state of play. But you get that, right? You get like an older game that gets remade, and in your brain, you're like, or Final Fantasy 7 remake. Oh my god, this is how my brain thought it looked. But then you look back at Final Fantasy 7, it was like they're boxes. They're boxes with eyes. It's like that. So that's what Super 7 does, and they have not pawned off. There's another, I don't want to say pawned off, but they're working with Ramen Toy now because it's like Ramen Toy proved themselves to be able to do something cool with these 80's commanders, Centurions. And they're doing Silverhawk figures. So for anyone on this older generation of YouTube that knows, Silverhawk is another old 80's cartoon, really cool. But they're doing Quicksilver and Monstar from that, and you can find them Big Bad Toy Store, all that stuff. I'll try to remember, put the link down below. But yeah, let's go through some of the history of the Centurion. We'll kind of read the premise here. So the premise is, in the near future of the 21st century, the cyborg mad scientist Doc Terror, and that kind of works because it almost sounds like Doctor and then Doc Terror. I see what you did there. Joe Ruby, Ken Spears, Larry Huber, Nippon Sunrise Studio 7, Ruby Spears Entertainment, Distributor World Vision Enterprise. Sorry, I had to run that. Doc Terror seeks to conquer the Earth and turn its inhabitants into robot slaves. He is assisted by a cyborg companion hacker and an army of robots. There are many types of cyborgs, including Doom drones, traumatizers. Damn. Were they just stressing you out with like your post-family trauma? Like, hey, your mom always lied to you. You don't know who some of your family is. Ooh, sorry, that bled personal. Anyway, Doom drones, Strifers, Groundborgs, Cybervore Panther. I love these names, guys. If you didn't live in the 80's, like anytime, like mid to late 80's cartoons, like some of the names for these bad guys and like G.I. Joe stuff, just awesome, just amazing, guys. later wheel drone with a large screen, cannons, blah, 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 each turn. Anyway, Max Ray, this is the original team. Max Ray right here, brilliant sea operations commander, the calm and collected de facto leader of the team, donning a green exo-frame suit and sporting a fine mustache. His toy file card said that for exercise, he regularly swam from California, Hawaii, and back. I'm gonna call BS on that one. His weapon systems are best suited for underwater missions. Some of those are as follows: Cruiser, Tidal Blaster, Depth Charger, Sea Bait, and Phantom Fane. And then he was voiced, I would have it right here. Max Ray was actually voiced by Pat Fraley. Pat Fraley, ladies and gentlemen, for the final connection to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, voice Krang. I'm telling you right now, I literally in my brain was like, do the Krang voice. You know you could do it. And I was about to do it, and I already just noped out of that situation. It sounds horrible, but yeah, Krang, little pink guy from Ninja Turtles. Yeah. So there you go. There's a little Ninja Turtles thing for you right there. Yeah, he voiced Pat Fraley voiced that, and then would later voice Krang. So that's pretty cool. Sound like an idiot. God, I'm an idiot. I actually am an idiot. Jake Rockwell is next, and he's a rugged land operations specialist, donning a yellow exo-frame suit, the passionate idealist with a strong moral compass. He has a short fuse that often puts him at odds with the cocky and casual personality of Ace. His weapon systems have most firepower and are best suited with land missions. Some of those are follows: Fire Force, Wild Weasel. No, I read that right. Detonator, Hornet, Swing Shot. And he was voiced by Jake Rockwell. Was voiced by Vince Edwards. And then finally, so I had it right here. Sorry, we have finally Ace Mcleod, the daring air operations expert, donning a blue exo-frame suit. He's brave but cocky womanizer who is sometimes at odds with Jake. His weapon systems are best suited for aerial missions. Some of those are as follows: Sky Knight, Orbital Interceptor, Skybolt, Strato Strike. And then later you would get John Thunder, and Rex Charger as extended teams. But yeah, that's the basic team. That's who we have here, as I mentioned here. And then, yeah, we saw some of those things. You can see some of the art. So let's just do a quick unboxing and see real quick. All right, so let's go into that real quick. A little quick edits on that one. People get phone calls, man. So, go ahead, and I'm going to take this off, because I know I sound good. I know I sound good. All right. Try not to mess this box up. Is there more tape or no? Am I wrong? Okay, no, I'm just being ridiculous with this. So many unboxings. Yeah, oh, what the heck, man? Yeah, injured, man. There we go. So we got a little plastic here, and we're going to. Oh, check that out. It's like a little silver in the back. That's cool. Toss that away. Cough. Real quick. And then, yeah. So here we go. We're going to take the little. I like this. No lie, I like the plastic, and I like the plastic. Plastic? That's not a word, right? All the collectors out there, if you happen to be watching, I'm very sorry. You're probably like smacking yourself in the brain, like, why? Why are you so down? Can't help it. I'm sorry. And this is really cool too. So if you look at here, everything's kind of like double packaged. So you can kind of see like you have Max's, Ace's, and Jake's all separated, multiple hands for there you go. So they're all separated, you see, and then they're also like double plastic. So you know, I can do this; it's not falling out. Like it's kind of all in place, and you kind of see some of you see Ace's like air stuff here. See a little gun thing right there. Some of Max's like his little propulsion for him going underwater, and then as well we have Jake's here with like his little bazooka and like guns and stuff and different. I like the different hands too. That shows it's actually pretty good. Like it's a smart idea. Like if you want to as a company get into like, oh, hey, there's a nostalgia market out there, and I want to make toys for something that maybe no one remembers. So shout out to Ramen Toy for doing that and being smart. I like figuring out the legalese and be like, hey, I can do this, but I can't do this. Kind of like my old logo for Nerd Today. No one looked that one up. Just no one say anything. Mainframe Studios is no longer a thing. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna jock these open real quick. All right, go. Sound the plastic. Everything falling. But they did it. Haha, I got him. So check that out. Look at that. We got all three here. I like that they have their helmets. And I like this is I guess dumb. This is kind of cool though. I like that they pose them so they're like holding the helmets like and then you get Jake I'm sorry, Ace right here just, doing the salute. I do it with my left hand. I'm sorry, just in case anyone wonder. Someone from the military is like, why are you just dumb all around? So who's a military idiot and like grew up with 80's cartoons is like, you're an idiot. And guess what? I am dumb. I am dumb as crap. Anyway. Now the self-deprecating part is over. Let's take Max out real quick. Pat Freely. No, that's hard. See, I tried it and it wasn't good. Wow, this is actually decent, man. So I'm not like a super collector. I have some stuff behind me. I'm literally like, all right, wait, hold on. You see? No, other hand. See that right there? As a thing. Other than the top right there, where we have like some his and her stuff for like wedding. We have our like wedding champagne flutes. When we decided to have kids, we were at a baby shower and they had like little baby like animal things. We took those and then we got like it's like a special memento thing for us and a conch shell from our honeymoon. Everything else is like toys and stuff and that right there is I did an unboxing. That's from the collector's edition Horizon. It's actually my best friends who just moved, so that is going away. So I like stuff. I just don't have money. But here we go. Yeah, there you go. This is really cool. He's kind of coming saturated just because of my thing. Maybe we turn off. Let's turn off the. Find it. That's a little better. I'm not as bright anymore, but let's turn off the ring light right there. So here we go. Yeah, check that out, Max. And then he's got like, look, he kind of turns his leg a little bit. Me. He's like the Orange Cassidy kicks. Me. Oh, 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 whoa. Bends his knee. That's cool. That's a little twist his leg. And his knee, I think, right? Can you twist his? No, just his leg. And then there you go. So like kind of like holding beautiful mustache. Damn, look at that mustache. Yo, the 80's was wild, bro. And then helmet. Almost dropped it. And then there you go. This is actually. Oh, okay. I was like, I got scared. I was like, oh, this is not fitting. Fits like Power Ranger style. You take it apart, and then you put it together. There you go. It's cool. That's awesome. That's really cool. So yeah, you put his helmet on. And then, yeah, he's got some of the peripherals over here. Let's put some stuff on him. Let's put some stuff on Max, and then I just want to look at Ace because I always like Ace growing up. I like the color blue and green. So, there you go. There you go. I wonder if that sounds familiar. Is there like tape or something on here? I swear. Let's do this real quick. So, it's a hand. Well, I didn't lose a hand. Really gotta stop saying this stuff out loud. Seems gonna be like, did you lose it? I need to find everything. There we go. All right. We'll take this out for Ace too. Ah! All right. All right. So I'm gonna put Max back. A 20-minute video that's just dumb. It's just dumb. I just want to do one more because it's so cool. This is awesome. So cool. For me, for Carlos, this is cool. How did I go in here? In here. All right. Let's take Ace out. I like the color blue, so Ace was always my favorite. That's cool though, because I want to say I remember like this not being painted as well back in the thing, and I think the masks like I don't think they would come off. Like, I would love to anyone down in the comments below, like if you remember, hit me up. We're gonna do this one real quick, and then that's it. He's giving the salute, you know, and we're gonna add this to his back. This is really cool, man. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty decent. They got Silver Hawks coming out, like I mentioned. They actually have a license now. They're working with Super 7, so that's cool. They're making partnerships. You know, that's how you have to start as a company, man, sometimes. But check it out. It's cool. Like, you put stuff on his leg. It's a little saturated, like I said. Boom. Base. It's flying now. You can put some, like, guns on here. That's cool. Got a little gun right here. Alright, yeah, I'm dumb. Alright, I'm an idiot. But damn, yeah, there you go, man. And then you can see his eyes. Like I like that with the toy right here. You can, like, if you put the mask on, see his eyes. That's cool, man. So like I mentioned, man, this is one of those cool things where like in your head, this is what the toys look like, and I'm pretty sure, for all intents and purposes, they were not this. Like, if I look back at old photos, they're probably like this big, like the GI Joe style, and like whatever, you know. But that's it. That's gonna be the unboxing here. I'm gonna have to box this back up and give it back to my wonderful brother-in-law. So thank you for that, brother-in-law. You're like, hey man, you want to do some content on an old cartoon? Absolutely. Why? Yeah. Of course I do. You know me. You know how I do a nerd a day. But I'm trying to think of a way out of this. I have nothing to get out of this segment right here. But thank you for rocking me for this, for whatever reason, 21-minute unboxing of old action figures or new action figures from an old license, but it's not really licensed because they don't have the license. But now they have a license to something else because they proved themselves. Does that sound right? Anyway, check out Ramen Toy. Check out Big Bad Toy Store. They have two stuff for pre-order right now. Yeah, the Big Bad Toy Store. Silverhawks Monstar and Silverhawks Quicksilver. I will have that in the link down below. And Centurions, not anywhere you can stream. But I will actually have the Wikipedia down below if you ever want to just read about the Centurions. It's pretty cool, man. It's a cool ass old cartoon. And thank you again to my brother-in-law for unlocking a memory. I was like, oh my god, I remember everything. But this is really cool, man. And I just saw the price that he paid for it, and then my sister doesn't watch my stuff, because she would murder him. Yeah, but this is on DVD, so if you like, if you still like physical media, you can watch this series on DVD. And yeah, for me, Carlos Rodriguez, your doctor recommended dose of nerdiness. That is all, and I hope you're well today.